Welcome to Student Life. My name is Alex Barrows. I am a peer mentor with Student Life, and I am also with the student clubs and organization team at Student Life. So if you are interested in any clubs or want more information about clubs, I am here for all your needs. If you have any questions or anything and you want to get in contact with me, I am leaving my email in the chat. So if you want to reach out to me for anything, just let me know. All right, let me share this screen. Ta-da, here we are. Welcome to clubs. Let me get the chat up. There we are. So for this room, for Popcorn in the Program, we're focusing on clubs that have more of a communication component to them and more involvement with communication programs. At the very beginning of the room, or at the homeroom, it said we had a translation club. We actually don't have a translation club. That was someone else's doing, and they have not gotten contact with me, and they are probably not active. So, but we have about 20 clubs that are active in the fall 2020 virtual semester, which is pretty cool. I am the co-advisor for the Dungeons and Dragons Club, or the Tabletop Role-Playing Game Club. So if you're interested in that, I can talk a little more about that, and you can just let me know in the chat. Otherwise, we have a couple of other communication clubs or communication-related clubs. We have a business club, which will help you prepare for communication in a business environment, or how to be more communicative in an environment where business is done. That's redundant. But just they help you out with public speaking. They also do guests that come in and talk about their business, and then you can also learn about how they communicate with their clients. For instance, they have bankers come in and talk about the banking business. They have people who come in from the manufacturer sector and how you communicate with all that. So there's just different variations of that. We have a creative writing club. So if you're interested in doing any writing or creative proses or anything like that, we have written communication. They're a cool club, and they aren't very. They can help you with professional stuff, but they're more so if you're part of the writing department, you have a writing degree, or if you are just like to be a creative writer, they're a club that help you out with that, and then they do different exercises during their club meetings. It's quite fun. Or if you are you have higher GPA, I think it's like a 2.5 for maybe PTK and like a 3.5 for honors or something like that, and you're more of an academic student, we have our honors and Phi Theta Kappa Club, which helps with public service, getting scholarships, and all that stuff. So otherwise, we do have different other clubs. Are you interested in joining any clubs, or do you have a particular interest in certain clubs or a certain type of club that relates to your hobbies or your degree or anything? If I look over here, I apologize. I'm looking at my second monitor, or the chat is, or where you are.
Oh, hi. I don't
Hello.
know. I might be the only one in here.
You are the only one in here, so it's just you and I.
Cool. Awesome. No, I'm just basically getting information and just listening to the presentations today. I don't have like one specific thing I'm like looking to join right now. I'm just kind of hanging out and listening.
Sounds good. What's your program of study?
Well, right now I'm just doing liberal arts at Pima. I'm looking to transfer eventually to U of A, hopefully, if everything works out. But I'm going into social sciences.
Social sciences.
Yeah.
So we used to have the SSSO, so Student Social Services Organization, and at West Campus they would do community service and stuff, but they also helped ran our food pantry, and then they also had a Desert Vista campus and stuff too, and that was like their big thing that they did, and it was pretty cool. SSSO is not currently active this semester, as a lot of its previous semester officers left, and then Rachel Lord, who is the advisor for that club, uh, wasn't able to get anything going for the semester, so it's not active. But if how many semesters have you been at Pima?
I'm just starting my second, so two.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if you have a few more to go and you're interested in starting a club, you could let me know. And then I can, if you're interested in doing something with social services or social sciences or anything like that, I can get you in touch with Rachel Lord to see if you want to start a club and see if we can get something going for maybe the spring semester or maybe just something of other interest that other students might be interested in doing. But if you want that connection, I can definitely hook you up.
Okay, awesome. Definitely something good to think about. Right now, I kind of have a full plate.
For
Um,
sure. That's
but
understandable.
yeah, definitely something to mull over in the future. So thank you.
Do you have any hobbies or any other interests besides your degree?
I'm just working right now too, so I don't really have a lot of time for any other hobbies. I mean, I love art. I'm a big art person. I love like painting, drawing, all that. Uh,
Gotcha. We don't have any art clubs at the moment. We used to have a digital drawing and painting club, but that's not active this semester. Um, a generic art club has been kind of tricky, especially during this setting where clubs aren't able to meet in person. All meetings are conducted virtually.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm currently taking an art class and it's kind of tricky. I'm taking a life drawing class. So normally we would go in person in the studio to do everything, but now we have to do everything on our own and it's just a pain. So
I can
art is
imagine that would be really hard right now.
a little bit.
I've taken a life drawing class. It was in person, obviously. It was many years ago. It was really, really cool. But yeah, I don't know how they could do that
Was
online
it was it at
necessarily.
Pima, the
No,
class?
no, it was at a different college in California. I actually moved
Gotcha.
here from California, so it
Yeah.
was many years ago. This is actually my fourth year of college. I know it's kind of a long story, but
I'm kind of in a similar situation. I've been on and off at NAU and then I have an associate's from Pima, so it's all good. I totally understand your approach to school. It can get tricky, but I totally get you. But if you are interested in joining a club, Student Life is where it's at. Um, if you're, oh, hang on, I have popcorn, and so I have a kernel in my throat. Um, if you're interested in joining any clubs or starting any clubs or knowing more information, Student Life does have a D2L module. So if you go to D2L, at the top there is the self-enroll button, and you can self-enroll in Student Life, and you can also learn more information about clubs that way. Or if you're interested in any leadership opportunities or programs, we have some available to you. We have the Emerging Leaders that's coming up, and then we also have the JADE program too that's coming up. So if you're interested in doing something like that, check out our D2L. But otherwise, if you're interested in joining any clubs, like I said, you can email me, or are you familiar with Discord at all?
I've never heard of it. No.
All right. So Discord is a platform originally made for gamers, but it has since then evolved into a community platform where a bunch of people can get together. You can do voice chats, text chats, create different channels and categories, all that stuff. Student Life has a Discord. So if you go to discord.com and create an account and verify your email, I don't know if you want to take a screenshot of the slide here. Oop, no, go back. Or anything, but you can access our Student Life Discord. Let me show you what it looks like. Uh, there we go. This one. Ta-da. So this is what Discord looks like. And this is what our Student Life Discord looks like. So essentially, in the center is a text channel. On the right, you can see a whole bunch of members. And then on the left is a whole bunch of different categories and channels for different things. So on our Discord, we have a club directory. And so, for instance, if you're interested in joining, let's pick a club, business club, for instance, you can go to the business club text channel and you can find out more about when they meet and stuff. Or if you're interested in joining the Creative Writing Club, it looks like they have their own Discord server that you're able to join and you're able to interact with them that way. So if you're interested in joining any clubs or anything, definitely check out our Discord. And if you want to learn more about Discord, like I said, you can email me. There's also plenty of YouTube videos on how to interact with it. And then if you go to either the bit.ly/PIMA-SL Discord website, that link will take you directly to our Discord server in your browser. Or if you have made one, you can go to the left. There's a plus button to add a server. We have a code that you can put in, and you can also access the server that way too. But this is all if you're interested in that. Discord is definitely something to learn, but it's for your consideration.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions about clubs or student life or Discord or anything?
No, I'm good for now, but I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Sounds good. Let me actually post those links. For this session, it looks like we have about 8 minutes left till the next rotation. If you haven't filled out already, you could check out the survey link in the chat, and then so you can get it done. You only need to do it once for the whole event, but once you do it, you'll be entered for a chance to win some cool swag. We are also doing a bowl contest where you take a picture of a bowl of, if you have a cool bowl. We understand that not very many people may have popcorn, because normally in person we would be giving out popcorn for this event, and you can go to the different tables and we'd have different seasonings for your popcorn. But if you have a bowl or anything you want to take a cool picture with, I could take a screenshot of it and then you can be entered for more swag.
Okay, yeah, I don't I don't have anything right now.
Okay, it's all good. No worries.
I'm just drinking a cup of coffee, to be honest.
Sounds
I don't have
good.
a bowl, but thank you.
You're welcome. We do have another event by the First Year Experience called Career Cafe. And if you're interested in that, I believe, let me see when the next one is. The next one is next week on the 13th. No, wait. Yes, next week on the 13th. And if you're interested, you can learn some skills like cover letters, resumes, how to build something if you're looking for more ways to get into a job or anything like that. And then you mentioned the coffee, because we have a coffee mug contest as well, where you can take a picture with your coffee mug and you can be entered for some cool swag. But if you're interested in learning more job-related skills or anything like that, you can definitely check out the Career Cafe. And it's at the same time as this event, from 11 to 1, but next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you have any questions, I can definitely hang out. Otherwise, I'm going to cut my webcam and mute myself, and then I can just watch the chat if you have any questions or anything.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm all set.
All right. Thank you for dropping by.
Yeah, thank you for your time.